How's it going, everybody? My name is Bekiver Edward Conwell II. Most people know me as Mac. Of course, if you follow me on Twitter, as Mac the VC. And so we're here with Twitter University. Let's get into it. I'm from Baltimore. I went to public schools. I dropped out of college my junior year of college because I got a top secret clearance and got a job at Northrop Grumman. Started making six figures at 21. Quit my job to start two startups over 6 years with one exit, and now I'm a VC. This is a tweet I put out just to try and share my story. For me, coming up, I didn't see a lot of people who look like me in the tech ecosystem, and definitely didn't see many VCs who look like me. And I had noticed that my profile on Twitter was getting bigger and bigger, and people were starting to put me in these lights of like, people thought I was really amazing. They thought I was really cool. They like, you must have went to these great schools. You're so different. And so I put this tweet out to let people know, like, I'm not different. I'm just like you. I'm just a black guy from Baltimore who worked really hard, and my hard work paid off. I think one of the most instructive pieces about this tweet is I started two companies over a 6 years period and only had one exit. That means my other one failed. Like, I'm not perfect. We all fail. So this tweet is just to let you all out there know that you can do this too. I do this for the impact, not for the money. But the money helps. So in this tweet, I'm just talking about why I'm a VC. I think very early on in life, I saw that there were two ways to make a lot of impact in the people in your life and the people around you. One was you could dedicate your entire life to a cause. The problem with that is when you do that, you give everything, you give your all. And this can be to the detriment of yourself. And very often, those people don't make a lot of money. On the flip side, you could become really wealthy and successful and then use that wealth and success to create influence, to then use your influence to impact the world. I found the perfect job for me because I got lucky. I'm right in the middle. I get to make impact by supporting these amazing founders who are building companies that are changing the world, while also working a job where if I do well in my job, I can make a lot of money too. Founders, especially underestimated founders, please, please, please don't use passive language. Don't say things like, I think, about, we could, we hope. Just tell me what you're going to do. Speak with confidence, even if you aren't 100% confident. It's part of the game. Now, this is a tweet that I put out that got a lot of reaction. Some people were very upset that I even give this advice because they feel like VCs should be welcoming entrepreneurs and meeting them where they are. And I completely 100% agree. But I also know every VC is not like me. If I'm writing somebody a check and giving somebody my money, I want to know that that person is going to do everything they can and that they're truly confident in what they're telling me. If somebody came up to you today and is like, hey, I need $100. You ask them, what do you need $100 for? And they're real shaky about it, you're probably less interested. It's just part of the art of pitching. Founders, when an investor says, I really like what you're doing, please add me to your updates and let's stay in touch. I know it sounds disingenuous and like a polite rejection, but it's not. The investors actually mean it. We just invested in a company that did this well. A lot of founders have had the meetings where at the end of the meeting, the investor's like, it's not right for us right now. It's not a good fit. You're still early, whatever. And then they say, please add me to your updates and let's stay in touch. A lot of founders hear that and they don't follow up because they think it's disingenuous. They think that the investor is just being polite. But in actuality, the investor is letting you know, like, hey, you're not ready for what we invest in today, but I truly believe you have the ability to do better and grow this company, because we see it happen all the time. We see entrepreneurs all the time very early on in their journey, not ready for funding. And you look up 6, 12, 18 months later and they're crushing it. And then we're begging to give them money. And so this comes out of a fundamental belief that you as an entrepreneur have the ability to get better with time. And so the more proactive you are in staying in touch with an investor after they've told you they want to stay in touch with you, the easier it's going to be for you to raise money in the future. Yo, I've given my pitch well over 2,500 times. Yes, this is a real number and probably low. And I still get nervous from time to time when I do it. So founders, it's okay if you get nervous because you still got this. So this is just me being real with folks. So the pitch I have for my fund and that I give for my fund, I've given so many times. Like, I know like the back of my hand. Like if you ask me to pitch right now, I go into a 7-minute pitch, no problems, no stopping, no ums, no ahs, straight through. And it just so happened on this day, I was pitching in front of a larger group of potential investors in my fund. And for whatever reason, as I'm waiting for my chance to pitch, I started to get nervous, which is weird for me because, like, if anybody knows me, I tell people I was born for the stage. Like, I love being out there. Like, pitching's my thing. But I still got nervous. But then I pitched and I got through it. The problem was, though, because I was nervous, I missed out on, like, 2 pieces of my pitch that I didn't say. But nobody else knew. Nobody knew but me. So just remember, you got this. Like, even if you're nervous, even if you miss a piece of your pitch, it's all good. This is your company. You know it better than anybody else. So go do your thing. Thank you, everybody, for listening in to Twitter University with me, your man, Mac the VC, a.k.a. Mac Conwell. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you check out Rare Breed Ventures or rarebreed.vc. Give me a shout on Twitter at Mac Conwell, and see you on the Twitterverse. Peace, y'all.